Mhm. 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 Hey yo. All right, all right, all right. My goal is that when you go to YouTube and search Derek for real, that I pop up. You dig? Getting ready to um getting ready to hop on here and do some cold calling. I just want to grab the link here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Turns out my phone was popping up as spam. So got a new number. Gonna hop back into that same list that I was just calling. Um and hope that I can pull down a few more contacts. I was getting a contact every like 10 minutes, which is not good for the triple line dialer. Would have been like a 6 contact hour. I need a contact every like 3 minutes. Ideally, that's like pretty a little above average, I would say. It's like a 20 contact hour. It's like a strong hour. Oops. Make sure I'm on the new number here. Boom. I'm actually gonna test this number before I even start because I've bought a uh, caller ID number from Mojo before, and it was spam before I even started calling. So I'm gonna test that. Should be. There it goes. All right, and the number's good. So hop back into that list. This is the it's at least out of county absentee owners, but as far as out of state as well. So again, it's just at least out of county. Some of them being out of state. Oh, and I didn't double check. Yeah. All right, there we go. Boom.
You've now logged into the Mojo Dialer. Start button on your screen to begin calling.
Press the start button. All right. Try to make up for lost time.
Hello?
Hey, Edwin.
Who?
Sorry, I was looking for the owner of a property on Bayou Place Drive. Do I have the right number here?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. While I have you, would you happen to have any property you might be interested in selling at the moment?
I don't.
Okay, okay. Well, I appreciate you taking the call.
Alright.
All right, have a good one. You had a kick out of that. I kind of did too.
Hello?
I'm sorry, is Miss McCormack?
Yeah?
Hi, this is Derek. Sorry, I know this is a bit random, but I was calling about a property I believe you own on Marquita Lane.
Oh, okay. No, I've had so many calls. I've asked them to get me off their list. I'm not selling.
Okay, okay. Completely understand. Thank you for taking the call.
Yes, thank you.
Bye now. Just like that, 2 answers, first 2 calls. Just goes to show you how important it is that your number's not popping up as spam. I mean, that's everything. It's gonna pop up as spam. Nobody's gonna answer. Only time anybody would is if it's a landline and they don't have caller ID.
Hello, this is 713-494-3.
And this list has been called 1 to 2 times through already. Some of them have been called twice. Some of them have been called once. So it's going to be a lower contact session regardless, but still needs to be decent. That's my dog.
I'm on the phone right now. Please leave a message, and we'll get right back to you.
Quit.
Juan Benitez, leave a message and I will return your call as soon as possible. Thank you.
What's up to whoever is here that dropped the like? Appreciate you. Calling if you're still here.
9723 is not available.
Calling a absentee owner list, meaning that they own the property but don't live there,
Voice message.
likely renting it out, and they themselves live at least out of the county of the property, possibly even out of state. So everybody's saying, especially with the eviction moratorium, fiasco going on right now, these are going to be the people that you're wanting to talk to, people who have been, waiting, probably mistakenly waiting for. Hello? Probably mistakenly waiting for this whole eviction moratorium to expire before selling, but now.
Por favor, deje su mensaje para 832.
Now that they can get it, the tenants out, one, their property is going to be worth a little bit more to an investor because the investor is not going to have to dump all the legal fees into it in order to evict the tenant or get them out or whatever the case may be.
Please leave your message for.
And two, they're probably going to have, I don't know. I would imagine that landlords are going to have trouble finding a good tenant to move into the property. For the amount of people that are getting evicted, I don't think that I don't know. I don't know if the demand is there, right? I don't know if there have been people waiting to get a new I don't know, but I know that absentee owners, being landlords, are definitely the people to be targeting nowadays because of all, again, the eviction moratorium.
Please leave your name and phone number after the beep.
So Derek.
Come. Please leave your message for 7-1. Voicemail box that has not been set up yet.
Hello? Hello?
Please leave your name, phone number.
My phone right now, but if you'll leave a message, I'll return it as soon as I can. Thank you.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey, Byron?
Yes.
Byron, how's it going? This is Derek. Sorry, I know this is a bit random, but I was calling about a property I believe you own on Sherilyn Lane.
I'm not interested, thank you.
Thank you for taking the call. That's something else that I need to become a little bit more comfortable with is just saying hello right when it connects. Because not every time it's going to connect before that first hello on their end. So sometimes they'll say hello and then it will connect. So I won't hear it. So you'll see a lot of the pros who do this. They'll actually have the the beep on, which will beep right when it connects. By putting that beep on, you do sacrifice like half a second in the beginning of the phone call. It seems like, to where it's like pretty much confirmed, like you're not going to hear their first hello. Sometimes you will, um, but I don't have the beep.
Hello, we are not available now.
I don't have the beep on for that reason, because I feel like in the past, especially when I was on the single line dialer, I was able to always hear that first hello. But once I upped it to the triple line dialer,
Please leave your message for 83.
I started to, recognize that I was missing a lot of those first hellos, and sometimes it'll connect, and I'll still wait for them to say something, and then they'll hang up. I would imagine because they said hello, they didn't hear anything, and then they hung up. But on my end, it just looks like they picked up and then hung up. So I need to start being a little bit more aggressive right when I see that it connects, to just say hello, as if they had already said it, because I'm going to start missing out on
Hello, I am not available at this moment, but if you leave your name.
some opportunities, because I'm waiting for them to say something. Even if it's awkward right in the beginning where we say hello at the same time, it's like no big deal.
Hello, we are not available now.
Please leave your message for 714.
Hello, you have called the Chavez family. We are homework now. Leave a message.
Voice message system 53041222.
A little nugget over there. Still pretty low contact. Yeah, I mean, it's still pretty low, but again, it's to be expected. Already called through the list a couple times. So if I was going to get the correct person on the phone, it would have likely already happened, but still, things happen. I'm calling from a different number, different time of the day. they may be in a better mood to where they feel like answering the phone call from a number that they don't recognize, just like so many different factors. But based off of what I've learned, the contact rate drops off significantly after the second time through. So I know a lot of again, I'm going to always reference the pros because that's who I'm learning from. Not, I'm not getting individual instruction from them, but based off of what I learn on YouTube and, forums and stuff where I'm reading, a lot of the people only call through their list twice because it's becomes not worth their time calling through the third time, right? When you're having a steady income coming in, you're able to determine what your, what am I trying to say? The cost, cost benefit analysis to calling through that third time. You know, when you have the income coming in, you can kind of determine what your time is worth by the hour, right? And if you're not getting a certain amount of contacts per hour, it's counterproductive. So for me, since my marketing budget is limited, I feel that it's still, it's not like I've gotten a lead or deal. I might have gotten a lead calling through the third time, but I still just internally feel like it's worth it since I've already paid for the data. I still get people picking up the phone on the third time. It's not nearly as frequent as the first or second time I dial through, but the fact that I'm getting any response still has me kind of on the fence, but leaning more so towards the direction of calling through for 3 times. I don't call any more than 3 though. And to be honest, I might just start calling through twice, especially once I got the budget to allow me to just keep fresh data in there. That's what it comes down to. How fresh is the data? How frequently am I getting fresh data in there? I've seen this name a lot. I feel like they may own a number of properties. Hello?
Hello?
Hey, Glenn?
Hello? Yes?
Glenn, how's it going? This is Derek. Sorry, I know this is a bit random, but I was calling about a property I believe you own on Lambeth Palace Drive.
Okay.
Yeah, I just wanted to give you a quick call and wanted to see if you'd ever consider an offer on your property there. You ever considered selling?
Yes, I have. I just got a phone call from somebody else just a few minutes ago.
Oh, is that right? All right. Well, just to kind of let you know, we are looking to pay cash. We can cover all the closing costs and stuff like that. We can do it fairly quickly as well if need be. But wanted to ask you, have you given it any thought and kind of what you were looking to walk away with?
Well, I was thinking of asking about 130.
130. Okay. And just to confirm here, I'm pulling it up. Looks to be a 2-bed. Is it 1.5 bath?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and just shy of 1,000 square feet, it looks like.
I think 991 or something.
Okay. All right.
Attached garage.
You said attached?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, did you have a few moments? I'd love to learn a little bit more about the property to kind of determine what we'd be able to offer.
Okay. Can you hold on just a second?
Sure. I'm going to try to run comps on this as quickly as possible.
Okay.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. All right. Yeah. So like I was saying, I'd love to just learn a little bit more about the property, specifically kind of the condition in which it's in. That's really the driving factor in what we're able to offer. So I guess what can you kind of tell me about it? Has there been any recent renovations done to it or anything like that?
Yes, sir. The last week of April, of 2020. I put a new roof on it.
Okay.
Painted the outside. Redid the inside. Painted the inside. New light fixtures. New appliances in the kitchen.
Okay. All right. And is there
I'm
some?
renting it out. I was just kind of doing some upgrades on it.
Okay. And kind of regarding the bigger ticket items like the roof, is there central AC on the place?
Yes.
Okay.
AC and heat.
All right. And based on your knowledge, any kind of foundation issues or anything like that?
No, I've had the property since I bought it. I was the second owner. I've bought it since I bought it we moved in October of 1994. No
Okay.
problems.
Okay. Perfect. All right. And
I've replaced the air conditioning and heating once since I've had it.
okay.
That was probably 10 years ago.
Gotcha. All right. And what about you said that you dropped some new appliances into the kitchen. Any other renovations done to the kitchen or the bathrooms?
I think the new countertops in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing spectacular in the bathrooms.
Okay.
Just, painted the walls. Appropriate fixtures and stuff like that.
Right. Okay. All right. And what about the kind of electrical and the plumbing? Did you run into any recent problems after the storm with the plumbing?
No, there was no. Well, there was a pipe rupture, but it was repaired.
Okay.
And so everything is good. Like I said, I've had it since 1994. It went through, was it Harvey, Allison? Since I've had it, the tropical storm Allison that flooded the medical center there. Never got in the house.
Oh, okay. That's good. Good news. All right. And if we were able to come to an agreement on price here, how quickly would you say you'd want to get it done here?
It'd probably be at least a couple of months.
Okay.
I got some people living in there, and they're kind of family.
Gotcha.
So I would want to, give them some time to find another place.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. And it being family, is there do you guys have like an official lease agreement in place, or is it kind of just
We did, but it expired.
Okay.
And it's month to month now.
Gotcha. Okay. Do you mind me asking what they're paying month to month?
$850. It's the wife is the sister of my wife's son. My wife's son is married to the sister of the wife that lives in there.
Gotcha. Okay. And I guess if you don't mind me asking as well, is there a specific kind of reason that you're looking to get rid of it or anything like that?
Well, I have another house, and it's just I'm just getting tired. At that rent, I'm not making a lot of money.
Right.
So there's not a lot of motivation.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll tell you what, based off what you're saying and the repairs that are have already been done to it, I don't know if we would be the best fit. I don't think that you're far off with that 130 number. I've kind of pulled up some properties while I was asking you these questions just in the area, see what they're selling for. It looks to be that, I'm looking at one on Tamfield Drive. Are you familiar with it? Yeah, it's close by. It may not be the exact, but it is Northcliffe Manor. Looks to be about, less than a half mile out. That one sold for 130, and that was back in October. And it seems to be probably, I would imagine, similar condition as yours. It's not like a brand new fix and flip, but it's definitely nice condition, livable, absolutely livable. And that one's going for 130, or that one sold, I'm sorry, for 130. So, I mean, if yours stacks up to, the condition of this place, to be honest, I would probably recommend that you just go ahead and list it on market if you were looking to get that price of 130 there. Have you considered just listing it on market through an agent?
Not really. Not yet. I'm kind half not aggressively trying to sell it.
Yeah.
So right off the would come by, I wouldn't be opposed to letting it go.
Yeah. If you were, if you had all the money in the world and you were looking to bring it up to, the HGTV standards, 2021, brand new everything, in your opinion, how much would you say, money wise would have to be dumped into the property to bring it up to speed?
You mean like HGTV?
Yeah. Because I know it's kind of a smaller.
There's not basically, I don't know. If I had an HGTV, I'd be keeping it and renting it out for a lot more.
Yeah, I hear that. I just mean in order to kind of, because you obviously know the inside better than I do. Like we're talking about, probably, giving it the works in terms of the bathrooms, and it sounds like the roof is probably good. Foundation doesn't need anything, but the AC may need replacing in a few years. Just stuff like that. Would you say 20, maybe 30,000 in order to bring it up, all the way to looking brand new?
I guess you could spend 20 or 30,000, but you could probably get away with it for spending 15 to 20 to getting it, because there's not a whole lot. There's not a whole lot wrong with it. I mean, there's no holes in the wall. There's not.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm trying, and I asked.
It's a solid house. It's just, if you're just how much you want to spend to dress it up.
Right. And that's why, I'm glad that I came across this one property, because it doesn't seem like the area is necessarily, calling for a brand new property. Because like I said, this one took down 130 for it to be, again, it's in very nice condition. It's just not what you see on TV. So I think what you're saying is probably pretty accurate, right? Spending the 15, 20 in order to get it looking like this and still be able to pull down 130. And that's why I kind of recommend, probably going the listing route. For us, offering the cash offer, just to kind of reiterate, we would be looking to buy cash, and we could cover all of the, closing costs and the fees. And since we'd be the principal in the transaction, we wouldn't be taking a commission out like a realtor would. And we would buy the property as is, just in case, something does pop up that needs to be repaired. When you're going to list it on market, typically the retail buyer would request that the seller make the repairs first. But for us, we would buy it in its as is condition. And just based off, what I've learned real quickly on our conversation, we would probably be in the ballpark of like 60 to 70 cash.
Okay. Well, I appreciate your time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
And please, feel free to save my number if you do make the decision to go ahead and list it on market. Like I said, we're not the best fit for everybody, and I understand that. And I'm really just wanting to help you. If you do decide to sell it on market, feel free to reach back out. We do have a team of realtors here that we kind of, pass these type of deals off to, so that the seller can end up getting top dollar for their house if they do want to go that route.
Okay, I appreciate your help. Thank you.
Absolutely. Have a good day. I'm gonna go and place that in the realtor referral bucket. I didn't necessarily get permission from him like I would have liked to actually refer it. I kind of knew right off the bat that it wasn't going to be a deal. He was asking pretty much the Zestimate, a couple $1,000s over. His estimate is 128. So again, he's asking retail. It sounds like, although there wasn't a whole lot that needed to be done, the AC was going to have to be replaced, sounds like within the next few years. So that would have been something that an end buyer would have taken into consideration. People like to think that putting new appliances into the kitchen is redoing the kitchen, but he'd probably have to switch out the cabinetry, drop in new countertops. He said some countertops were dropped into the bathroom. But other than that, it sounds like the bathrooms would have need to be redone. And the number that I gave him was pretty aggressive too, 60 to 70. Like I said, I probably would have needed to have been more so like 50 to 60, but I knew he was leaning on the retail end, so I wanted to just throw out a little bit of a more aggressive offer. But even then, he just has unrealistic expectations. Like I said, that other one sold for 130. It wasn't a huge remodel job, but yeah, I mean, 130. Probably could have come up a little bit more, but not much, right? Yeah, 70 probably would have had been my top right there. Unless this comp that I'm looking at took down a little bit more than 130. I mean, even then, it would have had to take down like 150 to, I think, be in the ballpark that he'd be looking for. MLS details. No, it sold for 130. So it even had to have been adjusted. So it sold back in October for 130, and that was a drop from when it previously got listed for 135. So 130. Probably could have come up to like 75. And at that rate, I would have been looking at probably like a $5,000 assignment fee. Just we're in the same ballpark. And that's good. Cool. But that's the guy I was talking about. See his name a lot. Zeller wants 130. Has family living in. Derek asked about listing on market. That was the first time I had a decent conversation in a while. It threw me off about listing on market. Glenn said he hadn't put much thought into it, but he is starting to consider because he only gets a fee. Bearing offered. Was not interested. It's cool though. I'm glad I made the offer. That's all I really wanted to do. I'll say got a little bit too much time on this realtor referral. I'll shoot that over to him in a few weeks because he's not in a rush, and I think I probably insulted him a little bit, which is all good. That's oops.
Please try your call again later. Goodbye. Please leave a message after the tone. Hello?
Hi, Rita.
Yes.
Rita, how's it going? This is Derek. Sorry, I know this is a bit random, but I was calling about a property I believe you own on Almeda Plaza Drive.
You can keep it.
I'm sorry? What?
Please leave a message after the tone.
Mhm.
Hello, you have reached Celia Bravo. Please leave your message.
He had enough. You know what? I'm just dwelling on that past conversation. The reason he threw out 130 was Zillow. In the past, I've asked people how they come up with their number. And that's something, I might have been able to pull off in that conversation, but I've found in the past it's more insulting than anything else to ask them, like, well, how did you come up with that number? And it's like, well, you asked. That's the number that I had in mind. But I'm very confident that he just threw it up because of this estimate. He probably could have taken down a little bit more, like I said, like because he had an extra half bath, I think. Um, but even then, like even if he was able to pull down like 140, um, he was turned up. It sounded like if he wasn't getting 100 plus, it wasn't going to be a deal, and I wasn't going to be anywhere near that, even if it did sell for 150. I would need to be like in the 90, 95 tops. But all good. Again, glad I made the offer. That's really what it comes down to. I would never know if he's interested or not if I don't make the offer. Mm. Hello?
Please leave your message for 7703.
Not available now. Please leave your name and phone number after. Oh, please leave a message after the tone.
Some 8322891.
Hi, leave a message. Can't get to the phone right now. Thanks.
Saved to an automatic voice message system. 210.
This is Long Wind speaking. I am either away from the phone or on the phone right now. Please leave.
And somebody like that too. That's why there's benefit in what I've gathered. Benefit in calling through your leads that or your prospects that are not interested every so many months, because that guy, he may just need to come back down to earth, right? He's still kind of in la la land about what he's able to get for the property. Sounds like it's in good condition, but little things add up, especially nowadays with the cost of materials increasing so significantly. Again, it sounds like both bathrooms would have needed to be redone.
Full, and there is not enough space.
Maybe not a complete remodel of like the kitchen, but something done in there. Like I was saying, the cabinetry, maybe granite countertops, stuff like that.
Call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 210.
AC, he already painted. He got the new roof on there. You know, it's a smaller place too, but it would have again run like 15,000 at least, right? To just make it decent.
Hello, we are not available now.
But I was gonna say, you know, for somebody like that, you almost hope that he said that he had just gotten another call. Hopefully, other people are making him offers that are similar, and then he just has to kind of again realize, like, okay, yeah, that's where people are going to be coming in at for cash offers. Because I think I was being aggressive with my offer, but I'm actually pretty confident on where I stood with that range, because even if I did push the values,
Por favor, deje su mensaje para 8327.
even if I did push the values and I was able to go above and beyond that 70, maybe even upwards of 90, like I'm comfortable with that, knowing that I just threw a range out and it was conservative. Because the fact that he was like so turned off to it just kind of speaks to his motivation, right? If he was like in the thick of his consideration and I threw out 70 and he was like, oh, I need at least 100, then, you know, then we would have had something to talk about. But I think he's still up here and hasn't maybe necessarily received enough cash offers to realize that's where people are going to be coming in at, or, you know, lived in that situation for so long to be able to determine, okay, it's not worth it, because it's just going to cost him money now. It's going to come to a point he's bringing in 850. I don't really care what area he's in. It's too low. Smaller place though, I don't know. Maybe it's not too low, to be honest. But push is going to come to shove with that guy, and he's going to sell one way or another. Hello? Hello? Hmm.
Call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 81730.
Hello.
Hi, Karina.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well. This is Derek. Sorry, I know this is a bit random, but I was calling about a property I believe you own on Palm Beach Street.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I just wanted to give you a quick call, and I wanted to see if you'd ever consider an offer on your property there. You ever considered selling?
No, I'm not interested, but I do appreciate the call.
Absolutely. I appreciate you taking the call.
Okay, thanks.
Have a good one.
Bye-bye.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 8327.
Hello?
Hi, Miss Butler.
Hello?
Hel-
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi, I was looking for Mr. and Mrs. Butler.
Yes.
Hi, this is Derek. Sorry, I know this is a bit random, but I was calling about a property I believe you own on Chesapeake Street.
We don't have a property for sale in the street. Stop calling us, okay?
Okay, thank you for taking the call. Getting either a call back or a new call. I hate that Google Voice does that. It just says connecting. Oh, there it goes. And it takes like a really long time for it to go from connecting to the caller ID. Half the time it will never display the caller ID because it doesn't like connect in time.
Forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
Cant.
Hello?
Press 1 now to continue this call in English.
Bueno.
Hi, I was looking for Mr. and Mrs. Patterson.
May I ask who's calling?
My name is Derek.
Okay, and concerning, sir?
Yeah, I was just looking to get a hold of them in regards to a property I believe they own on View Streets, and just wanted to see if they would ever consider an offer on the property there.
No, sir. You're talking to the owner. No, sir.
Oh, okay. Well, while I have you, would you happen to have any other property you might consider selling at the moment?
No, sir.
No, okay.
No, not at all.
All right. Well, I appreciate you taking the call.
Okay, thank you. Call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 8-3. Please leave your message for 6. Please leave your message for 83226.
Hello?
Please leave a message after the tone. Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 2818516.
Hello. Are not available now. Please leave your name and phone number after.
Hi, it's Tuan. Hi there. Can you hear me? Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking for the owner of a property on Conger Street. Do I have the right number? Hello? Man, I'm getting a lot of callbacks.
We are not available now. Please call again. Thank you.
Scare me.
The person you are trying to reach has a voicemail box. To Swanda, leave a message. At the
Hi there. Is this Mr. and Mrs. Korean?
Who is this?
This is Derek. Sorry, I know this is a bit random, but I was calling about a property I believe you own on Creekhurst Drive.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I just wanted to give you a quick call and wanted to see if you would ever consider an offer on your property there. You ever considered selling?
No, you're not selling right now.
No, okay. Completely understand.
No.
Completely understand. Well, while I have you, would you happen to have any other properties you might consider selling at the moment?
No, I don't have anything about that.
Okay, okay. Well, I appreciate you taking the call.
Okay.
All right.
Has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 7-1.
Hmm.
leaving a message after the tone.
Forwarded to an automatic voice message. There's not enough space to leave a message. To send a message to another subscriber, enter the area code and phone number of that subscriber, or press the star key to enter your own mailbox. Please leave your message for 713.
That's a little too loud. Man, I just need to be on here longer, or what I need to be doing is why can I not think of role playing? That's what I need to do. Role play these cold calls, because it's you'll hear the pros recommend it and everything. You don't want to use the live leads as practice. It's obviously great practice, yeah, but you don't want to. It's like going into game day without preparing. That's what I need to be doing a little bit more of. Is I'll kind of do it in my head, but I just need to be speaking it out loud and doing things like I was doing earlier, like formulating some responses to common objections that I hear, or to be honest, that was the first person that said yes in so long that it threw me off, and I know that that's something that I definitely need to sharpen. I've just fallen off the cold call train since I got that agreement in place, that I've almost like lost it. I know I can handle a no perfect, but when somebody actually says yes, it's like, So, and in the past, I feel like I did a really good job of handling somebody who said yes, and now I've just kind of like forgot what to say. So I need to make a habit of like maybe like every other day, or even every morning, just like doing something simple, like speaking my script out loud.
Hello?
Hi, is this Miss
Hello?
Fields?
Hello?
Hi, can you hear me?
Who's speaking?
This is Derek. Sorry, I know this is a bit random, but I was calling about a property I believe you own on Cheeves Drive.
Oh, it's not for sale.
Oh, okay. I completely understand. While I have you, would you happen to have any others you might consider selling at the moment?
How did you get this property? It's showing that this property is for sale.
No, it's not. It's just me and my partner. We're reaching out to some select homeowners in the area just to see if they are interested in selling, but sounds like there's not.
Someone is
Gotcha. Completely understand. Well, I appreciate you taking the call, and I hope you have a good day.
Okay, thank you.
Bye. That's a funny one. Wait, buddy. Stop. That's a funny one that I get often. It's like, somebody's living there. No, buddy. Damn it.
Please leave your message for 713344635.
Stop. Stop. Please. See in the corner of my eye there. When they say somebody's living there, it's like people act like a property has never been sold with somebody who's living in it for, or like anybody who ever goes to sell their property on market doesn't live in the property that they're selling. I get it though.
Hello.
Hi there. I was looking for Mr. and Mrs. James.
Speaking.
Hi, this is Derek. Sorry, I know this is a bit random, but I was calling about a property I believe you own on North Shepherd Drive.
Yeah, the property is not for sale.
Oh, okay. Completely understand. While I have you, would you happen to have any other properties you might consider selling at the moment?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
Well, thank you for taking the call. That one was funny too, though, because it was only
Please leave your message for 713.
it only came after I asked if she had any other properties. It was almost like, are you kidding me?
Forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 70. That has not been set up yet. Please try your call again later. Goodbye.
Hello?
Hey, Mr. Husky?
Yes.
Hey, this is Derek. Sorry, I know this is a bit random, but I was calling about a property I believe you own on Gold Cup Way.
No, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do I have the wrong number here? See, that one, I hate that because I'm pretty sure that was Mr. Husky. I just don't know if it was the right person, but I'm going to go ahead and assume that that was the right person. And what he meant by that was that he was not interested. Because he hung up. In the manner that he hung up, it was like, do I have a... I think if it was the wrong person that he would have said so.
Hello?
Hey, Thomas?
Yeah.
Thomas, how's it going? This is Derek.
Who's this?
Sorry, I know this is a bit... Calling about a property I believe you own on Apache Street?
No, I'm not interested in selling this, sir.
Oh, okay. Completely understand. Thank you for taking the call.
Okay. You bet.
Man, my dog, bro. He has really bad allergies. And it causes him to lick like crazy. It's not a problem if he's licking anything other than his paws, but when he starts licking his paws, they start to get infected. And then what happens is his paws get infected and he scratches his ears and then his ears get infected.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 832623.
I'm getting a fair amount of contacts here. See if I can squeeze out another 6 contacts in the next 30 properties. That would be crazy, but let's see.
I'm sorry.
This is a nice list, though. You can tell the list isn't beat up. I mean, it's a little beat up. People are jumping the gun and just going ahead and letting me know that it's not for sale when I ask about it. But some people are like, yeah, what about that property? And that's when you know, like, okay, these people have never been contacted before. But even the people who are jumping the gun and letting me know that it's not for sale, you can tell that they haven't been called so much to the point where they're frustrated. When the list has been really beat up, they'll jump the gun, let you know that it's not for sale, and they'll let you know. You know what I mean? It's not just a yep, and yes, I own that property. It's not for sale. It'll be like a F you, stop calling me. That's when the list says, hi, I'm so sorry. I think I dialed the wrong number here. Oh, she didn't like that. That's also how you can tell the list is beat up. When you get a business on the phone, it's clearly the wrong number. And even those people are upset.
Please leave your message for
Right, because that means that number is associated with the property. So anybody who skip traces it using similar skip tracing services or pulling it using similar list pulling service.
Brady speaking. How can I help you?
Hi, I'm so sorry. I think I dialed the wrong number here.
Okay, have a good day, sir.
You too. And if you didn't catch it, that's what I'm saying. Anytime a business answers the
call
phone.
has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 7-1.
And then what I like to do also when that happens is just go ahead and skip the record so that I don't call the other numbers affiliated or associated with that property.
At the tone, please leave a message.
Because what may have happened right there is I may have been talking to the right person, but it was clearly his place of business. And that's just not something that I'm wanting to do. I'm not wanting to call somebody at their place of work. And then what I don't want to happen is for him to hang up his work line and then for his cell phone to start ringing right afterwards. So I just go ahead and skip the property and get rid of that work number so that the next time I call through the list, we'll try the others.
Hola, hola.
Hello, is this Miss Herrera?
Sorry, mailbox is full.
Weird.
To send an SMS notification, press 5. The customer you are attempting to call has not activated their voicemail box. You will not be able to leave a message at this time. Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 832. I have reached 562-773-1790. I'm available to take your call at this.
Hello, you reached vocational expert 360. Beyond
Vocational expert. Man, I was trying to squeeze 6 contacts out. Haven't gotten one since. Got 20 properties left.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 7-3. Please leave your message after the tone.
Hello?
the employee you are trying to reach no longer uses.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey, Mr. Chapman?
No, you have the wrong number. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's all right.
All right, have a good one.
You too.
For real, I haven't gotten one contact since I jinxed it.
You called has a voicemail box that is
Hi, is Mr. Taylor?
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going? This is Derek. Sorry, I know this is a bit random, but I was calling about a property I believe you own on Murr Way.
Not for sale, sir.
Okay, completely understand. Well, I appreciate you taking the call.
I tell you, man, we get a million calls about this property a day, seems like, but it's not for sale.
Oh, geez. Okay.
I don't know why it's listed out there, but it's not.
Okay. I appreciate you taking the call. Have a good one.
Please leave your message for 83.
So, I mean, again, he's saying he gets a million calls a day. Not exactly what you want to hear, but at the same time, he's nice about it, right? He's not like cursing me out and so overly frustrated that the list has been that beat up, because the list is, I mean, based off what I've found, that, leads can be generated from lists that are beat up. In fact, those are probably the best leads because they already have their expectations reset.
Hi, this is Kristen. Please leave me a message.
They have already, they're at the end of the sales cycle. A lot of times some of the leads that I have, the conversation started with, you know what? Yeah, I've gotten calls all the time.
Hello?
Hi, this is Miss Manzo.
Yes.
Hi, this is Derek. Sorry, I know this is a bit random, but I was calling about a property I believe you own on Ohio Street.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to give you a quick call and wanted to see if you'd ever consider an offer on your property there. You ever considered selling?
No, it's not for sale.
No. Okay, completely understand. Well, while I have you, would you happen to have any others you might consider selling at the moment? Nope. I don't really remember what I was saying. Oh, yeah. It's often, you'll find
Your call has been
people
forwarded
who
to
are
an
like,
automated
you know
voice
what?
message.
I get calls all the time about this, but you're the first person who I've kind of really talked to, and we have started to consider, right? It's all about timing, where along the sales cycle you're catching them at. All right, got a handful left, about 5 properties left. See if I can squeeze one more contact out of it. Which would have been about right. Which would have been 3 contacts since I set it with 30 properties to go. That's what I'm finding, about 1 out of every 10 properties, about 10%.
Sorry, but the
When I'm calling through
voicemail box
for the second, third time, it could be upwards of 20% or higher. if I am calling through a fresh list with fresh data. But at that rate, you also get a lot of wrong numbers. So I kind of almost prefer the second time through, because you've already sifted through all the bad numbers.
I'm not at the phone right now. Call me later.
And you're the people who are picking up are likely the people who you're looking for, if that makes sense. So the contact rate will be lower because it's people who didn't pick up the first time. Hello? But you're also not having to waste your time with all the wrong numbers. So kind of there's a little bit of a trade-off, but I find that calling through the second time is what I actually prefer. You're not on the phone as much as you are calling through the first time, but when you are on the phone, it's more than likely the person who you're wanting. All right, I think that was the last, or one more number to dial. All right, 16 contacts in an hour and 45. I think that's probably right on the money, considering I called for like 30 minutes with a spam number. So I almost can't count that. It was really like 14 contacts in an hour 15, which is, yeah, pretty right on the money for me calling through the second, third time. But yeah, I'm gonna call it there. I'll take my dog out. Appreciate you.